Well, as long as you mark off all your slots, then cool.
Excuse me.
Bless you, Doug.
And here you are, flying above.
I pushed the button, by the way. Hi, say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Give it to all your friends.
So where's the factory?
Underneath us here.
Oh, okay.
So, Specialist Duck, are you ready to make some friends?
She salutes. Yes, sir.
Good. Because everyone needs to put on their most diplomatic faces. And based on what we've previously had, it's likely the Still Hooves are going to be a little bit more odd than what you might be used to. They may look like ponies, but they are very different to us. They think more logically than emotionally. Step carefully. The Empire has had misgivings with them before that did spark a conflict that I can't remember how long it lasted for. We don't need anything further happening.
Duck thinks about this for a moment and briefly rolls diplomacy to put on her most diplomatic face to see how well she can do. It's pretty good.
All right, you have at least 3 jokes that involve various metal assemblies. You feel prepared.
Okay. Out of character, I might ask some questions, but yes.
Does anyone have any questions?
I have questions out of character.
Hey.
Well, what is our intent in going into this factory? We're to retrieve the body of Rosie, basically, and maybe try to make sure that everything is cool.
We'll see if they still have it, but they probably made it into fertilizer. Honestly.
At this point in time, Rosie's body is a secondary objective. Our primary one is to smooth over any issues that come about from the first meeting, and if possible, see if we can convince them to allow us to add their shard to the system, or complete whatever task or earn their trust however they wish.
Okay, I'm terrible at things here. So, who are these people exactly?
Steel Heart.
Oh, okay. So they're the metal ones.
Oh, is it hearts? Oh, okay, yeah, still hearts. Sorry, I knew I was getting it wrong.
So they're all metal and stuff. And what happened before?
Oh, I believe I don't know the full details, but the party previous met them. I believe knowledge of the Sun Shard to the Steel Hooves was kind of kept secret, and talking about it was a no-no. They talked about it, and then they were taken into the factory, which was also against the rules, even though they were taken there. At which point they were put in jail. But I believe,
if I remember how David made it, they were put in a cell and politely asked to stay there, and Rosie couldn't.
Yeah, Rosie didn't and attacked the priest, and for the attack, as far as I'm aware, they were sentenced to death.
All are they still? Are they
No,
all...
it was just Rosie that got sentenced to death.
Yeah, because Rosie was the only one who attacked.
Oh.
The others, then I believe they met with the person in charge. They were dressed oddly, is all I can recall. And
they were actually gussied up like an alicorn, which was like 110% fake, like metal wings grafted onto their side, a nice great big metal horn on their forehead.
I don't know how much of that.
Behold, I am a leader, just like yours. Nice to meet you.
Okay. So strange Steelheart dictatorships aside, is like, okay. So don't talk about certain shards.
Well,
off limits things to talk about.
I will make introductions, but you will be our head diplomat.
That's why I'm asking these questions.
I can back you up if need be. But just be cautious about touching them, because they might not like that. And think logically instead of emotionally.
Oh boy.
And don't bring up...
You see that? You're being commanded not to hug things. That's just
If you need to hug anything, you can hug me.
I would also accept a hug.
Okay.
There are plenty of people here who would happily accept your hugs, Doctor.
Where are you landing?
If I start World War III, I'm sorry.
It's fine. We will land on the outskirts of the settlement.
So you come down, rotors spinning madly, and as the gangplank goes down, there is a pony just watching you come down. Except this is not a normal pony. This pony has all sorts of intricate gears and things. And their head tilts a perfect 45 degrees. Oh, hello. I didn't think you'd be back so soon. The last group, well, that was just nasty business. Sorry about that. That wasn't us.
No, I recognized that it wasn't you.
We are here to try and rectify what happened previously.
Oh, well, I guess you want to talk to the factory again? He says, pointing to the large, ominous building.
Look over the large, ominous building. Yes, that is our hope, and hopefully not cause any more of a mess.
Well, just ask nicely, he says, like, reaching behind his head. Oh, the last group didn't seem to quite get it, but since we know how it works now, let's avoid doing that again. If they put you under arrest, that just means they want to talk to you.
Understood.
And he nods. I mean, as far as I know, they don't really have a jail system. He shrugs a little bit. Whatever. So anyway, if you haven't met a Clockwork before, that's me, he says, tapping his hoof to his chin with a nice metal clang. We're ponies, just like you. We're just kind of metal on the inside. Whatever, it's because my granddad was an idiot. Come on in!
Well, you also metal on the outside of her as well.
Tomato, tomato.
Duck is like blinking. This is the coolest thing ever.
If you want to know...
Then you kind of hear her whispering to herself, logical. And she starts doing math in her head. That's what she's doing.
If you're happy to lead us in, I'm happy to follow.
Sure. Well, we got all the amenities. It's the Steelhearts are still trying to figure that sort of thing out. I mean, you'd think they would know even better. I mean, they're half alive all the time. We're only alive 1 day a year, he says somewhat exasperatedly as he leads the way.
Does the summer festival still have its effects despite no sun?
He looks over his shoulder. It seems so, but then again, I mean, that was the gods' curse. The gods are still there, so I guess it's their call.
No?
Oh, seems so.
Okay. That's good to hear that you still enjoy that 1 day.
He nods. Well, shoot, if we had 10 years without at least having our day, we'd be crazy. Thankfully, it isn't in that. And he guides you directly to the fact.
Wait, is it the solar day already? Wow.
No.
This year's gone by quick.
Well, it's not today. It's happened.
Right now, it's winter.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I turned off the winter effect because I was told by at least one person that it's lagging their system.
You turn it on if it doesn't lag us. I will bring Copper's body.
If you insist, fine, be that way. Enjoy your snow.
Yay!
I mean, it does use CPU cycles. I know that. I can see it occasionally chugging on my system, but it's not like a deadly amount.
Oh, I think I was the one who was asking that it be turned off because of the lagging.
It was...
All right, so do you want it turned off?
I mean, that would be appreciated.
Sure. It's not like it doesn't change much. Boop. No snow.
No snow.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, and so you head on up to the factory. There are 2 guards standing posts in front, standing at rigid attention. But when they see you, they immediately step forward. Oh, more guests. If one of them tilts their head, the other one tilts their head the other way. I believe you mean intruders. Oh, yes, intruders. But we're not angry. Oh, no, not angry. But they're still intruders. Oh, yes, that is logical.
Are they saying that to us? Or
No, they seem to be talking to each other about you.
oh, okay. Perhaps we can alter our status from intruder to guest.
With them perks an ear. Oh, that would be nice. Do you mind if we put you under arrest?
Do you require
Oh, we don't
weapons?
mind.
Oh, well, you shouldn't need weapons.
Well,
The inside the factory is very safe. They both nod.
then I will, as a show of friendship, I will surrender my weapon to you, as I basically take it off its sheath and hold it out to him. Or them.
They accept it, and one of them stuffs it into the center of the other one, like a compartment. It goes click and closes shut. All right, nice and safe. This way. And they lead you inside. And, where is it? Guys, where is it? Guys, I have
will
two.
also surrender my rapier temporarily to appease to these.
Oh, I found it. I found it, guys.
Where's the where's
Wait,
where's the old guy in our party to say you wouldn't arrest an old man of his walking stick?
oh,
Yes, I would.
Keep in mind though, we only had to surrender our weapons. If something isn't a weapon,
I mean,
we
Yes.
don't have it.
anyway, yes. Anyway, should we all give them our weapons as just as a gesture?
well, I'm doing it as a gesture. You, if you wish to keep yours, you can. They haven't asked for them.
All right.
No,
Okay, fair enough.
I will also surrender mine as a gesture of goodwill as well.
All right. Putting you into alphabetical order, you two are in one cage, and you two are in the other cage, which also happens to be assorted by gender, which makes them happy that they managed to achieve two varieties of organization at the same time.
This is probably the worst
Where did
case.
Girl,
Is
though.
that supporting role? Is that supporting role email?
I mean, when there's only 4 people, they have 2 spots. That's still in gender order.
I cannot tell you.
To be honest, probably supporting role. Like I see us feminine similar roles. I don't know about Duck. Duck is just Duck.
The duck is in this cell, and she's starting to realize why this is a prison, as she is like 6 feet away from Steel and can't hug him. And she's in there with him.
Just to
And that's
note,
ugly,
the bars are not super far apart. I mean, super close together. This is how Rosie just kind of walked out.
Remain there, Duck. You probably could fit through the
No,
bars.
you should
Let's
probably
not.
be about here. You should, actually, no, you'd be over there watching you guys. Hello.
So yeah, supporting role is going to sit patiently. All right, Duck, you'll make it.
Our leader is preparing to see you. Please do not be alarmed, he says, incanting his head. The last group was very skittish.
Yes, we are aware.
And violent, he says, raising a hoof.
Well,
I imagine that one of them was.
He nods. That was an unfortunate first encounter.
and we
Yes.
wish to avoid any other unfortunate.
Excellent. I am glad that you have better logic than the others. Oh, here they come. And you hear slightly louder clip clop, metal bang, metal bang, metal bang, because they're literally a metal horse working on metal. Clang, 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 clang. And what approaches is a pony slightly larger than the others, who does have great big metal wings grafted to their sides. They're not outspread. They are like perfectly bundled up wings welded onto their sides. So you're pretty sure they could not fly with them. And they have a nice horn on their head, and they nod. Hello, thank you for visiting. Have you come with good news?
I will bow. Greetings, Your Highness. Probably be the best.
He tilts his head. I am a bit larger than the others, but that was by design. He lifts his shoulders. When I cease to be the head priest, I will exchange my shell with my replacement, and then I will be shorter again.
What would be the proper form of address?
Head priest, he says, raising a hoof.
Okay.
Greetings, head priest. I am Sir Still Prison, and I am accompanied here with specialist supporting role, specialist Duck, and Lieutenant Silver Rose.
He squints his eyes a little bit, studying you a moment. Your names, your titles, they are familiar. Do you work with the Queen? He says, pointing. Point.
We did.
Yes, we do.
He nods. We have had interesting moments with the Queen, although they have also been resolved. I trust this does not involve those trying times.
It does not.
He nods. Then I will take this as a good sign. For at the very least, we came to an understanding with the Queen. Does this understanding still hold?
This time, though, we do not come representing the Queen. We come representing a smaller group known as the Shardbringers.
Ah, yes, they used that term before. Those who seek the light shards. We require our light shard. It is only through its glow that we survive.
Yes. It is our desire to perform a ritual that will link that light shard to others, and we believe empower it.
He raises a hoof and taps it on his metal chin. Tink, 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 tink. Very curious. How is it? How would this magic operate? How can things that are not together enhance one another?
Can I roll a knowledge arcana check to give him suitable information?
Sure. Amusingly, religion would also be perfectly valid.
Okay. I'll see which one's better. Set that to blind.
You can do it. Ooh, is this fixed? No, it's not.
I see no reason not to attempt to roll religion at the same time he's rolling arcana, or the other way around.
My arcana, no, that's athletic. My arcana is slightly better, so.
Oh, does
Can
somebody
do
get?
it.
Does somebody need? I don't think I.
You're a paladin? Your arcana's better than your religion? What?
Hang on, let me.
So, Rose, you have had a religious epiphany. Da, 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 da. How fancy is that?
Interesting.
It's more of you remember how clockwork religion works and their worship of the man. And so, using their own terms would be perfectly logical for things that are not connected to still influence one another because it's all part of the same machine.
Yes. That. I don't know how to say that. As all things are connected. All things are connected in ways, it would make sense that different components of the same machine would influence each other and could enhance one another.
Inclines his head the other way, a perfect 30 degrees. Oh, are you preaching of the oneness of the maze? I was not aware that those of such soft flesh paid heed. This pleases me. He inclines an ear at you. Please, speak more. How is it that these things are connected? Have they shown you their togetherness before?
They have shown us their togetherness before on many occasions.
Please, tell us of this.
We discovered the first of these light shards in a town that is called Keith, and we placed it in a tower, and it created an area of light that pushed back the shadow. As we have discovered other of these in other places, we have performed the correct ritual, and the light from each is increased as more of the light shards are connected to it.
You do the maze's work. Are you a supplicant of the maze?
I have a layman's understanding of the precepts of the maze, but I am a
He
supplicant.
inclines its head left and right, the same exact amount of tilting each way. How interesting. That is logical, though. I would be quite surprised to find a fleshy worshipper of the maze. Usually to them, it is too much. Too different. That is a shame. But you understand, at the very least. And he smiles. Yes, they can smile.
Indeed. If you allow us to perform this ritual, it would provide exponential growth by being connected to the others.
He raises a hoof. I have a condition. One of you will perform the ritual. The other 3 shall be elevated over that pool. He points to the what looks to be molten slag.
And Duck's eyes kind of go big at the word perform. She's thinking.
So what will be hung over this?
Yes. If all goes well, then you will be set down safely. And then we will celebrate. If things do not go well, you will be set down unsafely. And then there will be celebration.
Can I ask? You understand the fleshy ritual of creating new life?
Tilts his head. It is very messy compared to ours.
Correct. One of our parties is growing new life, and could they stand apart from being suspended?
The priest seems heavy with thought. The not head priest who is next to them reaches over and goes tap, tap, tap. Head precept. They are as a small factory. We should respect that. And he nods. There is wisdom in those words. You, living factory, leave that cage.
She blinks. She's gonna tilt her head,
That
but
would be-
doesn't
that would
argue.
be-
Doesn't argue.
I will point out, at this point, you realize that the door wasn't even locked.
Okay. Duck, the head priest, is telling you to leave.
Yeah, she's walking. We're just like where is this the head priest right?
Also, 1 second, as I fix a thing for you because I can. There we go. That's the head priest, dude. See,
Which one?
he's bigger.
Oh,
Can you drop the party site token so I can see
Ah,
instead of the black
Sorry.
map?
1 moment. Let me find a party site. I know he's hiding around here somewhere. Party site.
so
I
this
think
I
if you
found
just
you,
get
party site.
so this
Step
guy's
here, Doug. You
Okay,
won't be
okay.
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 Boop.
Oh, click on yourself.
Press tab if you're selecting the wrong token, by the way. Tab, it's great. Anyway, yeah, I put that on party site so people should be able to see. Rejoice!
She
Alright.
comes. She steps out and kind of like looks left and right.
The leader points to the other 2. Please enter. But then he pauses and he taps his chin. He looks to Duck. Are you capable of performing this ritual?
Is she?
Yeah, do you
What?
mind if we talk among ourselves a moment to figure out who should perform the ritual?
Very well. I can be patient.
So
Also, oh my god, I cannot leave the party side with that token because there's too many of that token. So, one moment as I turn the party site into a horrible glaring eyeball.
Supporting, you've had more dealings with linking the sun shards. What skills are required?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I was ever there for any of them. I'm just as experienced as you all.
Well, you're probably the more experienced on this matter.
Have any of you actually seen any of these things get linked? That is
No.
really the question.
I don't even know what a
No,
sun shard
I'm
looks
pretty
like.
sure not. Like outside of maybe the few we found as a group, like some of the raid ones or whatever. But in general, no.
Yes,
I
but-
have not.
Okay,
I don't
but was
think-
anybody there when they actually brought the shard back to some place and set it up? That's the question.
I'm
No?
trying to remember. Like, what about the one we found? In the
I was
fire
not.
temple? I know we were all there for that. I'm just trying
For
to
which
remember.
one?
Like, the fire temple.
Yeah, the fire
When we did
temple was
fire raid,
got
and we made the Hydra friend.
Were you there when the fire tower was done?
I think we finished it with the Hydra, but
Although now I just realized you're right. With the fire tower, everybody would have been there because you all went home together. All of you,
Yeah.
even the people who weren't playing.
Yes.
cool. So I've never seen it in character, but technically still has been there.
Yes, okay, then you know the ritual. The ritual is done by holding out your hoof and or hand towards the thing and rolling your best magic knowledge at it as you attempt to link it.
I mean, Duck.
Like
Duck-
Arcana or Nature or Religion or Occult.
I mean, Duck.
Whichever is your best.
Out of character, Duck has like +12s to those things. So I mean.
Oh god.
I have I actually have these things in order. My religion is my best, followed by nature, followed by arcana, which is 17, 16, 15.
Well, you're only going to roll one of them, so 17.
You're probably the most sound the most best option, Silver Rose. I can do it, but I'm not as skilled as you are.
I also am not as proficient, and honestly,
Oh my.
I feel like I had. And hey, I already died once. Worst case, you screw up and I die again.
All right, you get out,
I will volunteer to be on the.
and you two are put over the pit.
Before we are suspended above that, I will place down Copper's body in front of them, and
He seems
simply
confused
say,
at that. Did you drop this? He says, pointing at the bundle.
"Oh well, I'm placing this here as this is one of your fallen brethren, and we're returning him so he can be."
He
recycled."
blinks. Oh yes, the others did mention. And he reaches over and pulls off the cloth, and just kind of casually starts disassembling the shell to get at the inside.
Ironically, this is a fellow pony, but like this is the group who hadn't
Duckster.
interacted with Copper before he left, if at all. So
I want to say
Yeah.
that I want to say the moment he starts disassembling that thing, Duck kind of like looks down at her own belly and just kind of murmurs to himself, "That's not how she said it would work."
And inside, he finds a slightly brown plant that has been sitting around. Because that's what happens when plants just aren't. Yeah, anyway. And he tilts his head. No, this is not one of ours. It was from a different factory. And they're past their prime. We will attempt to plant it, but there is no assurance. Still, thank you for returning it. The body will be recycled, as is proper.
We are glad to do you this small service.
He nods. We always have a purpose. Even their shall bring rise to glorious future. Could we ask for more in the end? I do not think so.
Reminds me of that movie Robots, where they
That
just
is
replace parts to grow up.
I mean,
That is
Yeah,
that is sensible, and it is
that is how
and
the hearts work.
and it is her hope that the ritual will provide even greater utility by making the light shard more powerful.
He points at Silver Rose. Well, that remains for you to decide.
Well,
That will also determine the fate of your friends. I do hope for the best for them.
Supporting
I
it, I hope
also.
you enjoy it nice and warm.
But in order to ensure that this goes off properly, and me and Steel Prism don't have to take a lava bath, I will give out a shout of encouragement and provide some guidance to her, praying to the author to go, "Oh God, please don't let me die again."
That is a sensible thing to do.
Look,
I have my full confidence in
Horse,
you.
you can't go lava bathing it.
I have my full confidence in you, Silver.
All right,
Oh, I am greatly hopeful that
come this way.
Go with them, Duck. We'll be fine.
No, I do not require the living factory.
Nervous
Oh.
tapping, nervous tapping, nervous tapping.
Okay, you can stay here with us then, Duck.
Oh,
And he points up to the top of the statue. Our shard is up there. You have wings. You can reach it, can you not? Then at that point, he realizes something. My wings are decorational only.
yes, I had yes,
I had myself modified for your comfort. Is it helping?
it is. It actually is helpful. We appreciate the gesture of respect for our sensibilities.
He nods. Excellent. That was exactly the goal. I wish you well. And he points
If you
out.
really wanted to show gratefulness, you could avoid, making us have to hover over lava in the case of their failure. But
Oddly enough, I do understand. I understand why they are doing this. And okay, then I guess I will fly up and attempt to ritual.
Right. When you fly up there, you can see there's a thingy shedding out all sorts of light. Oh! So
Oh, good.
shiny.
Yeah.
Too shiny.
Yes. Let's see. How about how high up is it so it can do the little up thing?
I'm pretty sure you have to be about 30 feet up. So put a 30 in there and you're good to go.
Yep. Okay.
It's a big statue.
Yep. And I am so
You
excited.
attempt to link it?
Yes, I will attempt to link it.
Man, sometimes I feel like we're playing Dark Souls.
Yes.
Link
don't
the
think I can make
flame! Link the flame!
I don't think I can make this a public roll. It will be quite apparent if I fail or succeed.
Yeah, that seems legit. I mean, if it doesn't work, you'll suddenly hear the scream of your friends.
I hate
No
high
pressure!
I hate high pressure situations, but there is nothing that can be done about it.
Okay.
Also, it's lucky that it's also me and Steel is we technically both at the height.
So, I'm going to guess a hero
hero
point
point.
happens.
And remember, you also do
yeah.
1d4! 1d4. 1d4. Oh, well, never mind.
Okay,
Yay.
I succeed marvelously for some reason.
So you hold out your hoof. And which god is your god?
Sun Queen. Sun.
And you call out to the Sun Queen, and you feel a faltering motion in your chest. Oh, is the Sun Queen going to save you? Wait, I know. Maze, help me make everything one! And suddenly you can hear clicking and clacking, and this great chain goes flying out from the shard, off in the direction of the gnome town. You can hear like a really distant click, and then light. Poof. Ooh, it's so pretty.
Yay.
Now I'm
Yay.
gonna drag you guys back over here. You guys like this map, don't you? Of course you do.
Of course we do.
Because something magic happens.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I will point out, though, as I now bring you guys back to the other map. Oh, damn it. I should really make that map easier to get back to. I'm sorry. One second. There it is. Because, yeah, I didn't toggle the navigation, so every time I have to go back to the map, big list of maps, and then find it. Okay, I found it again. Here we go. Back here, you will note that you guys don't feel like you gained a level, but you do feel like there's like a tickle of potential inside you. It's so weird, but you don't like gain a level. It's like, what the hell just happened?
I mean,
My child gained a level.
Like out of character, I know that not every link is a level.
And so far, the only time you guys got a link that wasn't a level is when you just found like some fragments of a shard and not a whole shard.
Oh.
So far, at least I remember anyway. Did I forget one?
Okay,
I could
well,
have forgotten one.
this is interesting. But the fact of the matter is, it would visibly cause the light to extend over a very large area now.
Yes, and the cage that they're in is brought over and lowered gently. Doop. And the priest steps out of the way. All right, you can get out now.
I have complete faith in you. On the inside, I'm like,
You have performed well, says the head priest. You have done exactly as you promised, and we could not ask for much more than that.
Duck is trying not to hyperventilate.
It was a pleasure to increase the completeness of the all-encompassing machine.
Well, congratulations. Now all the priests in the room happily repeat that. Yes, to increase the completeness of the machine. And the head priest nods his head. Yes, we shall put order back where chaos has risen uncomfortably. You have done well. You have served our God well.
Is it us?
Come, stand before me.
Still goes and lands and stands before him.
Well, I'll wait till you actually stop being 30 feet in the air.
Well, I can't get onto the map.
Yeah, you haven't activated.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry. I thought I had actually switched. Gee,
There we go.
I messed up. No.
Oh my god. And she's like,
There you go.
she's all happy. She's all happy.
Man, that picture of the maze is so much cooler.
Look, I didn't say anything and everything worked out. It's perfect.
Everything
It's fine.
is wonderful.
you provided emotional support, Duck.
I was being logical
And she puts her hoof up into the air. And also tingly. And she looks at her hose and starts waving.
Guys, I found something I forgot to do.
Oh,
You have to bother forever until I do it. I didn't do the PF2 blessings and banes for the maze. What's up with that? Come on. I did that for all the ones in Luminous's book, but not for the maze in Races of Everglow, which probably means the other gods in here don't have it. But the other gods is not as important because you can just look at the pony versions of them. It's like, well, Sun King, Sun Queen, you did it. Good job. Now go away. But the maze does not have a pony variation, so it really should have their own stuff, I think.
Yes. Anyway.
All right, it just bothers me because I was going to totally give you a boon. And I'm like, wait, crap, I didn't actually make those up. God damn it! I make that hard.
Now curious what kind of boon a machine god would give to a fleshy one.
I mean, their boons probably wouldn't care. It would just be more boons about being orderly, being efficient, being fitting in with all the other machinery, all that kind of stuff, which can be useful to a fleshy person, just like a not fleshy person.
I suppose the question, like, if you're going to remake them, then can you still like give out the boons? Just we don't know the effects officially until you make it.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I was thinking, which is once you're in front of him, he reaches and he places his hooves on either side of your head. Still your mind. Allow yourself to feel the machinery of the universe, of which we are but small cogs, infinitesimally small, but just as vital. Every piece. Everything has a purpose. The priest happily joined in. Everything has a purpose. And your purpose is grand indeed. I feel greater revolutions in your future. Feel his blessings and work to fulfill your purpose. Your purpose, they repeat. And you feel the touch of an alien divinity.
She giggles.
Well, I mean, that was specifically chivalry. Yeah.
Summer,
Okay.
bows her head and bows her head and says, I thank you. I will strive to fulfill my purpose.
He nods. It is all we can do. Now, I must insist, although this has been an exception, and one that was well advised, those who are not one of us may not remain in the factory.
Very well. We'll
go in peace.
Depart in peace.
He nods. You are welcome to come to the door. It's not that we do not wish to speak with you, but this is a holy place. A place where all our life begins and all of our life ends, at least when things are working properly. He looks over towards the discarded shell. That is the greatest tragedy of that one, is that they were not able to return to their factory when their time ended.
Is there any sort of lack of function in this factory? Is there anything we could do to repair it if there is?
He raises a hoof to his chest. I am proud to report that we have kept things in fine working order. The clockwork were very helpful in moving it to this location.
Well, if there's anything that you could use an organic creature can help you with, let us know.
If we have the need for anything to be devoured, we will call upon you.
Then we will leave you in peace.
And so you guys head out, I assume.
Duck was increasingly just thinking to herself that thinking logical is very strange.
But as you come out, there is another Steelheart just waiting, like clapping their little hoofs together with obvious excitement. Oh, a second chance! And he like rushes up to you guys. Please, come with me. This way.
Quack.
And we go with them, I guess.
I'm just going to retrieve my weapons first.
Oh, yes. The guard leans to the side, the little hatch pops up, and boop, the second guard reaches in, grabs them, and holds them out to you.
Thank you.
I also will take my rapier back.
There you go, yes. They're slightly warm from being inside the guard, but otherwise perfectly fine.
Quack. I'm going by.
Well, you're going from one Steelheart to another Steelheart, who's quite happily leading you along.
Yeah, she's.
Come on. He's exciting. He doesn't sound like he thinks logically.
What are you talking about? I'm perfectly logical, but my logic, he says, raising a hoof to his chest, is the logic of culinary delights. Ooh, I hope you have prepared your taste buds. And he tilts his head. I don't have one of those, but I am practicing.
I like that logic.
And she follows.
Okay.
I sense fortitude saves in our immediate future.
Here, click on that.
Click on
Flavors.
Oh.
Edible.
This is essentially the person who is trying to lead you off.
Ebidil. Are those just spoons with no?
Including the side that's
I
obviously
I like how
fully
they-
possible.
I like how
And
they-
yes, he is offering a platter of spoons.
It's just spoons. There's no bowl.
Are there actual flavors, or is he letting us taste the metal of the spoons?
Oh, no,
Yes.
no. In fact, once he seats you down at that table, look at that nice table, he brings you over a menu. Ooh, I found this. And he puts it down.
Duck looks at the menu. What's on the menu?
Looks like starchy tuber crop dissected into minute strands, boiled in a
Oh, fries!
neutral, non-polar chemical substances and lightly covered in sodium chloride. Guaranteed to proceed smoothly to your digestive tract.
Oh, it's they're fries. I recognize all of those. Like, I recognize all of those things weirdly enough. I mean, and the picture helped. I recognize what they were from the description.
And he is clapping his hooves. The last living ones who were here just a little while ago, they helped me perfect my recipe. And now you will show me that I got it right. Now you just wait here, and I'm going to get to cooking. And
Duck's,
off he trots into the kitchen.
Duck keeps like looking over like the description, and she just idly starts.
Wow, these are logic fries.
She's just very excited.
I mean, basically, yes.
Not to be confused with normal fries. Thank you.
And don't worry, they're offered with a wide array of certified organic-friendly utensils.
Oh man.
Well, it's good to hear that they had some good encounters with the steel hearts.
And the last
this is a-
group did get this, but they were also, mourning the loss of their friend as they were like, "Yay, fries!" So that went over awkwardly.
My character tried to be nice because she knew this guy.
I mean, they didn't they didn't mention the individual. I assume the situation, but should we be cautious over this? Would it be disrespectful to not use the implements? God, these such logical beings.
I mean,
They have a wide variety of spoons. Surely one of them is sized for you.
Yes.
I think Moonlight's only complaint was the first batch was kind of bland.
And so he emerges with a platter heaped full of fries. There is salt, but it's only a mild dusting. However, with extreme pride, he sets down a salt shaker right next to it. Here you are. You may flavor it to your specific organic needs, he says, nodding.
Thank you. And Silver picks up a fry without having added salt to it and eats it.
No, I mean, it's cooked perfectly fine. Possibly could use more salt, but it's cooked perfectly fine. It's nice and crispy on the outside, but still kind of soft on the inside.
best chips.
This is the frying has been done optimally.
Yeah, they get super excited. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Duck is also taking a fry and sampling one, and then a second one as she like pats Dolan up onto the table.
And at that point, they tilt their head a little bit. Yeah, you must tell me, forgive me, because I'm incapable of this, but what is it like to process things through your own personal, he tilts his head, assembly plant? Is that the correct word?
Do you mean our mouths?
Well, that is the entry point.
Oh, you mean the whole system?
Duck,
you are an incredibly advanced system, he says, nodding.
Duck chimes in.
Well, while there's a little one under assembly, I don't really get much of it, do I?
And she eats another fry.
What?
What?
You're
Sorry,
a factory? He says, tilting his head.
Apparently.
You organic people are so amazing! He throws up his hooves.
If being called a factory gets me more fries, I am perfectly okay with this.
She eats more fries.
Well, if you finish these, I'll be happy to make more.
Duck is now having a craving.
I never thought about that.
Duck is now definitely having a craving for fries. Yes.
No.
And Silver is also enjoying the fries because although they could use a lot more salt, they are perfectly fried and thus reasonably tasty.
I should point out he did put a salt shaker right there.
Yeah.
I know. I know he did. And granted, I myself will put extra salt on fries. However,
also,
I have tasted.
you can blame the first group for that, by the way, because they're like, not enough salt. You should just put salt. And he's like, oh, okay. Which is why he was very proud as he put down the shaker.
Well,
There
I
you
will
go.
use the salt shaker because I do like a little bit more salty chips.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. And yes, every time you shake it, he's like captivated.
Oh yes, I forget that Steel calls them
It's
chips.
I
I was like, wait, there's no chips on the table.
Oh, because he is a British folk.
Yes.
Duck's Duck's eating. What do you mean? These aren't chips.
They are chips.
As I like pick them up and eat them, I will turn to the guy and go, these are quite nice, but have you ever tried to, add a little bit more to them as well? Another simple
He looks
solution.
confused. What should I have added?
It's not a necessity. You can put it on the side, similar to the salt here, but you could make ketchup.
Please define ketchup.
Well, you know what a tomato is, right?
Yes. A tomato is a class of fruit. He inclines his head. Are you hungry for fruit? We do have bananas and strawberries.
Ooh. Have some strawberries.
Well, in this situation, for the fries specifically, ketchup goes good with fries because it is made from tomato, mashed into a paste, and then you add a little bit of salt to it. And it's not something everyone likes a lot, but it might add a little bit more to your options.
He taps his chin. Mashed fruit. Mashed fruit.
Duck does confirm
Yes.
with a nod that
Yep, and tomatoes are delicious.
Yes, to me.
Mashed fruit.
pepper-
Excellent. And then he walks over and he grabs one of the bananas that's dangling.
Oh no!
Smash! He puts it in a little bowl and he puts the bowl down next to you. Boop. Here's your mashed fruit.
Enjoy supporting. Try some mashed banana with your chips.
I almost want to try that to see what it would taste like. Like, would that work?
I mean, well, it could. I mean, people do dip their fries into a milkshake.
I call this poutine too.
Yes. And someone says,
I meant specifically tomatoes, but supporting role take one of the things in her. We'll take one of her fries and dip it in the mashed banana and taste it. Just check how it is.
He is like gazing with awe as you now consume the combination. And now I have to check fries with mashed bananas.
I mean, I would imagine it's not like the.
Oh, well, there you go. Mashed banana fritters. Woo!
I'm just going to go and get a banana.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure ketchup has a little bit of sugar in it too.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm pretty sure.
ketchup consists of the tomatoes with some water, sugar, vinegar, onion and garlic powder, salt and a little bit of pepper.
I should point out the recipe you've given him is going to result in some not quite right ketchup. She's just going to mash a pork tomato.
Well, right. I'm telling Talia kind of what a ketchup consists of.
Oh, wait. Do you have cooking skills?
No,
I think that's about as
actually,
bad as
I mean,
was.
no. Well, I'm telling Talia as out of character, but interestingly
Okay, I
enough,
was just checking. It's like in character, you need to know how to cook before you start giving cooking advice.
Yeah.
right? But Interestingly enough, if Gentle somehow was here, her lore skill is actually cooking.
Nice.
Well,
They are obviously what this poor Steelheart needs.
yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I have something to do
Yeah,
with Gentle
I'm
then.
offering little external advice from my character and my meta knowledge of what it is. So, well, I'm like,
well,
oh,
Is that pleasing to your taste buds?
this is a very interesting taste. I don't know if I've ever tried
Plop, plop,
this
plop,
before.
plop. Excellent. Is it proceeding smoothly? Do your digestive system?
Yeah.
Excellent.
No, within a day.
He looks distressed. What?
Well, the whole digestive system process takes like a day or so.
He nods. Oh yes, the manufacturer process is not instant, but is it proceeding smoothly?
Yes.
Excellent. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Hey, we ask your name, by the way.
Oh yes, my name. My name is Takeout.
Outstanding.
I love it.
That's epic.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Takeout. I'm supporting Roll, and these are my compatriots here. Thank you for the fries.
You are quite welcome. Thank you for the feedback. I will continue to try to master these recipes. He points at the menu. This is all that was left of Outside Eatery number 1. Unfortunately, the original recipes did not survive, but I will make them better.
Well, wish you luck on your hard work.
He nods. The culinary adventures will continue.
Yes, and I actually may know someone who can better advise you than any of us. I will see if they will consent to come by and offer advice.
He brings his forehead together. Clap, clap, clap. Excellent. Oh, are they organic?
Yes.
Oh, I hope they prefer to give precise instructions. Precise instructions are much better.
I am certain that they would be willing to develop precise instructions.
He nods. I still have not discerned exactly how much is a pinch.
Generally speaking, a pinch is any amount between 1/8 and 1/16 of a teaspoon.
That is far too inaccurate.
I wouldn't worry. I don't have a clue how much a pinch is.
He nods. I am gladdened to hear that I am not alone in this. Even organics find organic measurement confusing at times.
Organics will often professional organic cooks will often use a standard of spice of flavor to taste. And unfortunately, that measurement requires the correct equipment to discern what the flavor is.
He tilts his head. I do not have the taste buds that you have, but I can follow recipes to exacting precision.
You may
That
not
is
have
good.
the taste buds for it, but you have a normal bud right here. And she gives him a hug. Hug.
He seems confused by this. Blink, blink.
It's logical.
I cannot argue this logic. I hope that you come again and enjoy eating at the Outside Eatery number 1.
I am certain that we will.
I'll sing your praises, friend.
Congratulations, you have survived lunch.
Thank goodness.
Granted, it was not a difficult thing to do. Those were good. Those were optimally fried fries.
True, once he figured out exactly what temperature and time to put them in, yeah, no, he got that down. And he slices the fries exactly the same width every time.
Oh, he is a machine, so of course he does.
Well, that's the funny thing. Steel hearts aren't actually machines; they just are very machine-like.
Okay, yes, I am aware that the true steel hearts are in fact plants inside of a machine shell.
Yes. Well, see, that's the funny thing. The clockworks are actually machines, but they're also ponies, so they're not really that terribly machine-like. What here?
Yes. So the things that are actually fully 100% machines are more pony-like than the things that are organics inside of a machine shell.
Yes.
I'm confused, but yes.
That is exactly how it works. But hey, at least in this town, in Nuremberg, city of the clockwork, they are living together happily. Man, I don't know how to say that word. In Nuremberg. I think that's what you say.
No idea. We'll go with it.
In Nuremberg. All right, and so you return to your ship, filled with pride. Aha, we did it.
And fries.
And fries. What do?
You do realize you forgot to warn the Steel Hearts that it's now also going to be a teleport point.
Oops.
Well, as long as we don't end up inside the temple, it's all fine.
I think that one thing we will need to do is visit Villagertown and see if the queen can explain, if the queen or one of the various magic people there can explain how they created it such that somebody who's teleported to the shard is placed somewhere away from the shard.
I will see that in my downtime. I'll go and do that and get that sorted.
Yes.
Oh, where are you going now?
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's this keep, and it might be interesting.
Oh, on the plus side, it's already in the light, so you can literally just go there.
Yes.
It's literally not a place you can raid because it's already in the light.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
How dare!
I will stand in the middle of the ship again.
You just zip over. Spells are cast. And then, you're going to make me find another map, aren't you? 1 second.
That does seem to be the case.
That is the thing that you guys like to do.
I know what I mean.
Well, it says it's ruined, so there may not be much there.
Oh,
excuses.
Support him. He probably also mashed the skin of the banana as well.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Just to let you know.
Well, I mean, was he mashing or was he slicing?
Well, assuming he created paste, I assume he was smashing.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't serving mashed potatoes. He was serving French fries.
No, the banana paste.
I think even the Steelheart would have known to peel the banana.
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, we told him to smush it, not to peel it.
Some people argue that potato skin is completely edible, so
I mean,
maybe
potato skin, yeah, completely edible. Banana skin, maybe not as much.
That's where I was going at. Maybe he wasn't smart enough. That if he did, let's just say if he did smash up the peel, I would explain to him that you don't want to include the peel in that future scenario.
Okay, 1 second as I try to find the fantasy map generator. Oh, no, I don't want to make a world map. Come on.
Fancy map generators. What is this logic?
What is this? Oh god, that's just a whole bunch of maps. I don't know if I want to use any of these maps. I want a map that already has the line of sight. That's what I want. Those are the best kind of maps. that is fantastic. Tell me more. Oh, okay. Things might be getting really cool, guys. I hope you're ready for this.
Maybe.
I'm ready for you.
Did he just say really cruel or really cool?
Cool.
Okay, good.
I mean, it could still be the other one.
You're worried a moment. We're fine. We're okay. We're not dead. At least I hope not.
And then everyone died.
Aw.
Oh, well, new campaign, guys. Brutal.
Why? What the hell? Oh, there it is. I'm just blind, guys. All right. You guys are level 9, right?
Correct.
Good level to be. Let's see. I'll let you guys pick. How big of a place would you like this to be?
I suppose what's the downside to having a bigger place to see?
I mean, you guys could be spending tons of sessions exploring this one place. I'm not sure if that's what you want.
I would say medium size.
Yeah, medium is good.
Who doesn't like medium? All right, I am now generating the map. And in theory, I can then take this map and share it somehow. Okay, how do I share it?
At any rate, as I wrote in the thing, because my parents want me to start the barbecue and cook the burgers, I have to leave exactly 4 p.m.
Oh no! Who does that?
Today, it's me.
Who does that? All right.
Anyway.
It's importing. Come on. Derek, oh, look at this map. Oh, I made a map. It's beautiful. Guys, you don't understand how beautiful this is. Okay, now I need to export it. How do I export it in such a way that it's blah, 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 blah. Blah. Did I mention the blah? It's a really important part.
Blah blah.
Blah.
Seriously, how do I? I'm trying to figure out how to save this in such a way. What? What is that? Guys, I'm so confused.
Can't help you.
What are you trying to use?
This MIP UI thing, and I imported a map that was generated by Donjon, and now I want to make it in some way that I can import it into Foundry, because if I can do that, then I'm done. But I feel like I failed at like the very last step. It's like, wait, I don't.
Is it just a PNG?
Well, no. Now it's made a .mip UI. I'm like, okay, now how do I import that?
I've never heard of that.
Okay. Foundry.mp UI. Okay, now is it MIP UI? MIP UI. Yeah, that's it. Okay, maybe I have. What's this? Dungeon Painter. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's nice, but okay, maybe the thing I found isn't what I actually wanted. Guys, save me. And this site says it has it, but it can't be reached. Yeah. Okay, that's cute, but not helpful. So I'm sorry for making you guys wait as I dig around.
No worries.
Good.
You're things out. we're in no rush at the moment.
Or are you?
Ugh.
That sounds like the sound of somebody being in a rush.
I guess you didn't join in tonight, Moonwing, because you didn't get your character done yet.
That are a new player.
An old player that's rejoining.
So you might.
Oh, this is Rosie's PC.
No.
I just heard someone or mentioned someone, so I was like, oh, we had another person join us in the call.
It's Moonwing.
Yeah.
Been in the campaign for 2+ years, 3+.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's you.
Been that long? Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking back at my notes earlier.
Oh, did I join the Patreon game midstream or something?
You joined about
yes.
9 months ago.
Yeah. I mean, this
Oh,
has been going for
I
ages.
didn't realize that.
Maybe 7.
I think when you joined is when we made a new campaign or started a new one.
Yeah, just near the end, very end. Talia was last few games with them, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I joined the Patreon game, it was when Thumbtack was still a thing rather than Duck.
Yeah.
Oi!
Well,
There was a being before Duck.
Gone,
Yeah.
but not
And it was
Yeah.
actually before, and I think it may have been before Pathfinder 2 fully came out because initially the campaign was Pathfinder 1.
Oh, way before. I don't even think the initial playtest had been released.
yep.
They don't let small things that small in this system. Thumbtack can't exist. You can't do it.
I mean, sure you can. You just don't get, lots of bonuses.
Poof. Fair.
But yeah, no, this campaign, well, the original campaign was going on for quite a while, which consisted of us trying to save the Empire as it was collapsing around us.
Yeah.
And also, I was trying to discover what happened to the Queen. Because she was dead, but technically not dead.
Dead but not forgotten.
And once we
Dead,
had...
air quotes.
Oh, well, no, well, she died, but then she becomes reborn, and then they kidnapped her when she became reborn and took her somewhere. That is the short story. I'm not going to do the long one.
Why
That's probably
not?
best.
Yeah, but
long story of what?
where we ended it, we had found the Queen. I mean, she's still okay. She wasn't a normal pony anymore, but we saved her. But we had established a new empress who was married to an elder dragon.
As you do.
Yeah. I'm marrying a dragon.
Yeah. That was to stop the Draco's war that was going to happen with dragons. And walking into a dragon meeting of about 20 plus dragons and talking them down was a fun encounter.
If it went south, then you have to fight 20 dragons.
Yeah, it went well, surprisingly. No one got eaten. Oh, eaten, whatever.
Quite true.
But that was more towards the beginning. Yeah, but we ended it with the Empire was back together. There was a new Empress. The Queen was going to teach at Bright Night and be a teacher rather than being a queen. And what else was going on? We found 2 artifacts. We created a new race, and Leshtata was starting to return.
Okay, so the campaign I joined was like a was like a second run of something entirely different.
Yeah, and that we basically was. We kind of ended it because it was sort of everything was in a happy place. So then we
Man,
started.
I wish I'd been part of that earlier campaign, but sadly I did not actually even know it even existed before I ran across his Patreon.
But then everything worked out. Hooray!
Yeah, on that one, Tita died a lot. We had a red.
Tita, right.
Yeah, we did ask if we would get frequent.
I imagine we're stalling to give David a chance to get everything set up here.
Yeah, I assume that's what he's doing in the background.
Trying to find it.
Make
I used to have this a good place.
having conversation. We're just
Where'd
stalling.
it go?
But yeah, Tita died a few times and asked if he can get frequent flyer miles, but he wasn't allowed to.
Oh.
Forgot completely about that.
Yeah. Yeah, he what burned to death by a dragon, or what, one car fell on his head. I can't remember some of the other ones what happened to him, but it was always him.
Yeah, I came in on the last death. That was hilarious.
What's this?
It's Tito. I mean, he's technically part of the Patreon, but he's always busy.
That is true.
Hasn't been around for 2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm the most newbie person then apparently here.
That's okay.
Well,
Newbie in what sense?
Are you?
I mean, you've been doing the shard stuff longer than I have.
Well, the shard part, yeah, but you have been playing with David and the Pony Finder in general stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I think my first Pony Finder game, I think was, and the reason I even joined the server in the first place was because of Thomas hosting campaigns.
Oh, well, then my first Pony Finder game was about a month after the book was released.
You've been here a little while.
Yeah.
Bit.
And what was that? I can't remember what year that was, like 2015 or something.
Yeah, that's when I first spotted the books. So around there.
I mean, I was part of the original Kickstarter, and as soon as it arrived on my doorstep, I was like, oh, hey, set up a campaign, get people to join and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a thing that I am doing now. And then he did. The end.
Cue credits.
And at some point, one of his characters became a fixture of the books.
Oh, it's part of the Kickstarter.
Yes,
Yeah.
that helps.
I was part of the first Pony Finder Kickstarter too. I just couldn't afford to pledge at a level to really affect anything beyond voting.
That's hey, it
I
still
also-
counts.
Yeah, it does. I also added a city into the world as well.
Are you responsible for Tempest?
No. Not Tempest.
I
Okay.
didn't do it. You can't prove
That-
anything.
Okay. In that case, I know that it was Duck's player who is responsible for Tempest.
Don't think Duck did the first Kickstarter, did you?
No,
No.
definitely
Oh, that's
not.
unfortunate. Because if he had, I would know for sure who was responsible for Tempest.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I only started getting into D&D like 3 years ago, so like.
If D&D in general, I'm glad to
And
know.
you're
That's barely
you're
3
this
years
good
ago.
at
like-
being, and you're this good at doing character acting.
well, I appreciate it.
And it's like in school, were you like a theater nerd? Is that is that why you're the way you are?
Oh God, no. I've never taken a theater class. That would be fun.
He
though.
Just
just
like
enjoys himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, granted, I'm just curious how he got like the skills that he has.
Just
Imagination.
lots of practice. Thank you, friend.
All right. I finally found the thing. Dear God. Aren't you happy?
Nope.
Yes.
Be
Yes, we are
ecstatic for me.
Yes,
I'm
although we
sorry,
only
I
have
can't
3 minutes to
understand you,
explore.
Sonny. You're gonna have to speak up there a little bit.
Yes,
quit
I am
teasing
now
me.
subscribing to be a patron of a thing so that I can have access to the thing.
The thing.
The thing!
Wait. Does John have like a foundry converter Patreon?
No, it's Dungeon, which does allow you to export things that have line of sight automatically for Foundry.
Oh my gosh. What is the?
I know, it's pretty great.
What is the? What is this Patreon? I need.
Do you? Well, let me give you a link to the app, which will then give you a link to the.
Yeah, please do.
Thing.
Oh my
boop,
god.
boop, boop. Do you see it?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So let's see. Ooh, virtual world. No, let's not do that. We'll go with original. Ooh, I like original style.
Oh my gosh. This is
Medium,
epic.
etc. Generate.
Yeah.
It's generating, guys. Oh, it generated.
Random
Wow.
number generator?
Medium's actually kind of big. I'm gonna try small. Okay, now small is really small. Damn it, man. I see how it is. Oh, okay. I did a medium that time, and it's not so bad. All right, let's download it, baby. Okay. Generate dynamic lighting. Yeah, that's the thing I need. Because, oh my god, I don't really feel like putting all the line of sight in. Really don't. Sorry. All right, and now I can finally actually add the map. Aren't you happy? All right, so this is the ruins. The ruins, guys! It ruined the game. Is what it ruined.
Oh, this is a cool tool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad I can make your day better.
I am bookmarking this.
Where did you link that?
In the chat in the game.
I'm not in there. Could you do it in the?
Oh,
Nope.
fine. Be that way. Yeah.
Thanks.
I hope you're happy.
Yeah, I am.
RPG tools.
Select. So now I have to remember how to import the line of sight stuff. I know. How do I do that? Oh god, I forgot how to do that. Guys, I forgot to do that.
The what?
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed.
The what?
But I think.
Oh, no.
If I right click this and then import data. Yeah, I found it, guys. I found it. I win. I win everything. Import. I did it. And oh god, now it's called Dungeon Map 146. Oh my god. I gave you a name.
Now it's words. It is now words.
I am changing it back to words.
Oh,
There we go.
Did
All
it
right,
glitch
and
out on
line
me?
of sight is turned on. I will go to the tavern, grab you guys up. Grab. And then we will go into this place because you guys are, I'm assuming, just gonna go rushing in there like a bunch of adventurers.
Adventure.
Well, I mean, with reasonable caution at the very least.
Like a bunch of adventurers.
Oh my gosh! I forgot I ordered Panda Express, and now my Panda Express is here. Yes.
Congratulations!
Hooray!
You get pandas.
I get pandas and they get a lot of hugs.
Activate.
It's just a really good feeling, like not remembering that you ordered food and then suddenly food. So
And suddenly, food.
yeah, it's like the best. Ah, and my housemates even brought it to my door. How nice of them. I'm gonna just.
All right. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the dungeon. We've got fun again.
I'm going to activate my horn power.
Are you glowing? Is what you mean?
Yep.
I could make a joke there, but I'm not gonna.
Come on.
I dropped the party side token, so I'm not stuck staring at a.
All right. 1 second. Nobody moving until I get party set over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what spacebar's for.
Boop. You might have to hit tab to switch back to your other token.
Alright, there's a four-way junction here. anything interesting in this around the center?
The center looks like it used to lead into something. Like there's a broken door that is collapsed in on itself. You're pretty sure you need heavy industrial tools to clear this amount of plot rubble.
Okay.
I mean, that's just a lot of plot rubble, yeah.
All right. North, south, or west. There you go.
I mean, you say things, but you don't notice. Notice that things have happened already.
I don't think the game's paused, but
Yes, that is a thing. It's an unfortunate thing. Oh wait, I can do trade.
Hopefully it is not misfortune that lasts more than 15 minutes.
I mean, that's when I squint. It's like, okay, so I was planning on doing a thing, but you do have a point in that there is no way in hell this is getting resolved in 15 minutes. You guys want to head back to the tavern for now, and you can always come here next time.
All role-playish stuff here. The last
What?
15 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, like, I plan on you being horribly ambushed by random critters, and I can't do that because there's only 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
14 minutes.
I was gonna say there's not very many RP opportunities in a dungeon full of things.
I'm sure you could come up with something.
Oh boy, can I.
Yeah, you need time to do your downtime anyway.
Yup.
Yes, let's do the downtime instead. Supporting role, downtime, what do?
What am I doing my downtime?
Yes, downtime.
I think I have to act and go do. I
Oh.
have to act. Putting
What are
on
you
the
doing?
players.
I'm sorry.
In honor of our new companions, in honor of the companion who hopefully gets to finally have their death resolved, I will be putting on the Tin Soldier.
Ooh.
How fancy.
Duck wants to work with supporting role on making a song that tells everybody how to do the sun shard thing in the event that we go into a thing and nobody knows how to do the sun shard thing. They could sing.
So if you're stuck in the dark and you
What
see
am I
a
missing?
crystal, hold out your hand. Hold it out, hold it out, hold it out.
Today
Well, I
could
think
have gone very badly had none of us known how to do the sun shard thing.
I think at one point I threatened to have Moonlight write a pamphlet.
We do have we also do have a new member who's joining us. So
Slap down a pamphlet. So, you want to link a shard?
I might have to do my free roll of justice. Is the hero point thing fixed yet?
No,
No.
you can just roll 1d4 if you want.
What?
1d4.
Oh,
1d4,
that-
1d4, 1d4.
That reminds me.
You gotta reroll.
Alright.
Yeah.
Reroll, reroll, reroll,
Can
reroll.
we-
No!
Oh,
That worked!
can I throw my other hero point just because I'm going to be doing a log anyway?
No, that's not how that works. You can only do
No.
1 hero point per roll.
Unfortunately, I don't care what you're doing with your downtime because I gotta go help with the stupid dogs.
You are performing badly. Oh, I mean, but at least not tragically badly. Yeah, I mean, you almost
It's a little
succeeded.
more of a performance.
Now, of course, the part where I really get to just rub it in your face is the fact that a 27 would have succeeded. 23 does not.
I got a little greedy.
You reached for the stars, and you didn't even get off the ground. Well, I mean, you didn't do that badly. If you crit fail, you get no money. You just got failure, which means that you get this much money.
I just only got up a certain distance before I had to glide back down.
Yes, you got 4.2 gold. That's what you get.
4.2, that's fine.
That's 4 gold, 2 silver.
I wish
And the 0.2 would be the copper, right? Or
What's
the
that?
Silver.
The silver, yes. 4 gold, 2 silver. Steel Prism, downtime, what do?
I'm going to Villager Town to get information in regards to how they made it so the teleport thing doesn't put you inside places and go back to the steel hearts to tell them how to do the same thing so that people don't end up inside the factory.
Okay, so you approach the Steelheart factory with a ritual on your. Well, I mean, I say you approach. You teleport in or what?
No, because that's just going to end badly for everybody. So I teleport to the Gnome City, then travel down.
And then you fly over. Land. Hello, hello. You are not permitted here, but it is nice to see you.
We've come to sort something out so that the Sunshine has added you to a teleporting network, and to stop people from teleporting into your factory, I have something so you can choose where people can arrive to.
They both look equally confused. Let us consult with the head priest, and one of them marches off. And then the head priest shows up, and he's not wearing his fancy wings and horn and stuff.
I'll still give him a bow.
Hello, I am told that there are other effects to the reconstruction of the Grand Machine. Please inform me.
So you're now part of the machine, and people can move between each point of the machine, similar to teleport. Now, you don't want people teleporting into the factory, correct?
That would be correct.
I have something so that it stops that from happening, and you can choose where they will appear at instead of your factory.
You were very logical to bring this to me. And he reaches out a hoof for the paper.
If you wish, I can, once you've done this, I can then test it for you. So you're aware if I arrive in your factory, it did not work. And if I arrive outside, then it has.
Excellent. Wait here. And off he goes. And he does the thing. And then you teleport. And you teleport like 3 feet to the left. Whoop.
Yeah.
And the guards incline their heads both in the same direction. Is that a successful test?
Well, I would have thought I would probably go up to the Gnome City, then teleport back down to see if it actually worked.
Oh, I figured you were still waiting there for them to give you the go-ahead, and you just went teleport 3 inches. Say, Yay.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, give it a proper test.
All right, but yes, you did the thing. You are a good pony. You deserve pats on the head.
Yeah. I will then... Oh, Duck, did you want to move to Villager Town and live in Villager Town?
Yes! Oh my gosh, yes.
That was the other thing I wanted to do.
They have a much more lively artistic scene.
Well, that was actually going to go perfectly along the lines of the thing that I was going to do for the week. So.
Do I still have a room in the palace in this setting, or is that not?
Well, it's not that they, wouldn't let you have a room. It's just that the room that you had has already gone on to other ponies because, you weren't there.
Damn it.
I mean, you can't even blame them for that.
No,
How long are they supposed to hold on to it?
Forever. No. For my replacement. No, that's fine. If there's no rooms in the palace, then I'm sure we can live with my parents until we find somewhere proper.
Insert image of Steel's mother just kind of shaking her hooves and giddily squealing.
2 more time to get the cuddle the duck.
Yes.
Quack! Yes. Oh man.
On another note,
She will happily praise the living factory.
on another note, we have a 2-bedroom house going for sale.
Silverers! Downtime.
Downtime. What do is, I go over, Silver goes and continues to meditate upon all things fire, unless there is no longer any point.
I, Sakura, commend you for your discipline.
Oh, and before I go, I have to put an item back where it's supposed to go.
What? Who does that? I should point out, fairly realistically, you can indeed throw your glasses across the room. Whee! Yep, you did it. You just have to walk over there to pick them back up again. You did it, guys. You did it. So you patched things up with the clockwork. Well, I mean, like the clockworks were never mad, but with the steel hearts were just kind of sorry. The clockworks were just kind of caught in the middle, and like, oh god, are they going to be angry at each other?
Yep. And although we didn't have we didn't really take the opportunity to see if there was any chance of retrieving Rosie's body.
Didn't ask. However, they would have, done the fertilizing thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to pick up Rose's body. Let David.
Well, it probably would have already been turned into fertilizer, just as David said.
It's like, mulch it and throw it over the fields. We did it!
This is optimal.
Yes, that's exactly what they would say.
The steel hooves were a lot more personable than I thought they would have been.
I mean, that's what they were last time. It was just, suddenly there was a Rosie attacking them. And then they reacted very negatively. It's like, oh, there's a danger in the middle of our factory. What should we do? Kill it, kill it. All right, kill it.
Oh, in the dungeon.
And I can't wait till you guys see my backup character when Duck gets too round to go on adventuring. It's gonna be funny.
I will point out they did hold a sudden vote when they actually when they had Rosie go unconscious. Like, all right, what should we do? Kill them. Put them back in their jail cell. Kill them. Jail cell. Kill them. Well, 3 kills. Splat. And that was that.
It sounds like a fair and balanced voting process.
I mean, as far as they're concerned, yeah. I mean, they were all, high priests. It's like, man, who would we get to better decide this?
Wow. In any case, say bye. I'm gonna push the button.